December corn was sharply lower as it gave back a portion of Wednesday's gains, not quite half of it. So, just sort of a little bit of back and fill. And it did close right back on top of the 100-day moving average, which it had closed well above the previous day. So yesterday, Wednesday, was a breakout to the upside based on the USDA's August WASDE, World Agricultural Supply and Demand Estimates report, which was rather bullish. But really kind of backpedaled a little bit there on Thursday. The yield debate is going to take center stage going forward for the corn market. The USDA did lower corn yield, the national average corn yield, more than the trade's expectations on the report from Wednesday. And now the trade is going to argue whether that needs to get lowered further on the September report, or if that will bounce back up after we've had some wetter weather to start the month of August, actually through pretty much the first half of August, for about 2/3 of the Corn Belt. The West continues to remain really dry and under stress, but the 2/3 of the eastern portion of the Corn Belt has gotten more rain. It's also come with some severe weather, so the trade's also assessing to see if there's been any wind damage to the corn crop as well. So lots of things to consider when looking at that overall corn production. Weekly export sales were within expectations. They were a little bit better for old crop than expected at 411,000 metric tons. The range of guesses was 100 to 400, so just over that high end of the range. But the new crop expectations, new crop came in a little bit towards the lower end of expectations at 925,000 metric tons. The range of guesses there was 800,000 to 1.4 million. When you combine the two, it was an okay week for export sales for corn. We've seen better, but these are still some pretty solid numbers for this time of year. So lots going on in the corn market, everybody. In the meantime, you stay tuned and you stay safe.